How's it going, everyone? My name is Forever Fen, and welcome back to The Wolf Among Us, Episode 5. That's right, we're on the last episode of Season 1. I'm so happy to say that. Man, it's been an incredible ride, but we're on the season finale of The Wolf Among Us. In the last episode, we met up with the Jersey Devil at the pawn shop, got some news, kicked his ass, went to the Cut Above butcher shop, found out that that's where Bloody Mary is handling the Crooked Man's business, fixed the magic mirror, and yeah, found where the Crooked Man's lair is, which is in a constantly rotating magic doorway. But we got in. We met up with Tiny Tim, who let us in, and I made the best choice of my Telltale career. I started to smoke a cigarette, and then cliffhanger ending. Horrible, I know. Anyway, that was the previously on. Real quickly, because some people didn't know some of these fables. Real quick, the Jersey Devil is from Philadelphia folklore, a legendary creature said to inhabit the Pine Barrens of South Jersey. The creature is often described as a flying biped with hooves. Basically looks like a devil. Originated with a Pine Barrens resident named Jane Leeds, known as Mother Leeds. The legend states that Mother Leeds had 12 children and, after finding she was pregnant for the 13th time, cursed the child in frustration, crying that the child would be the devil. After 12 babies coming out of me, I think I would also curse the 13th one as well. Anyway, during 1735, Mother Leeds was in labor on a stormy night while her friends gathered around her. Born as a normal child, the 13th child changed to a creature with hooves, a goat's head, bat wings, and a forked tail. Growling and screaming, it beat everyone with its tail before flying up the chimney and heading into the pines. In some versions of the tale, Mother Leeds was supposedly a witch and the child's father was the devil himself. So there you go, that's the Jersey Devil. Auntie Greenleaf, because I didn't know about this one either. Scrawny old woman with a wild thatch of gray hair and a crooked nose. Her child died from a fever when the child was young. Sometimes she would turn into a white deer, and basically she's just a witch. Nothing really too fancy about that one. And then the Crooked Man. That was a weird sound. The Crooked Man, a rhyme from in 1842 that was, there was a crooked man, and he went a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence against a crooked stile. He bought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a crooked little house. And supposedly there's an urban legend about that one with a longer version of the rhyme, that if you say it out loud completely, then the crooked man will come and kill you. Anyway, that's it for that. Are you guys ready to end Season 1 of The Wolf Among Us? Because I know I am. That's right, everybody. It's comfy Telltale time. Get your coffee, your tea, your hot chocolate, your alcoholic beverage of choice, your Coke. Anything works with comfy Telltale time, just as long as you're comfy. Because your comfort is my biggest satisfaction. So good. Episode 5, the season finale. Cry Wolf. Let's do it. This game adapts to the choices you make.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Previously on The Wolf Among Us.
Not if I can avoid it.
Man. I still don't know what the Crooked Man's plan for killing Faith and Holly. Not no. Holly, Lily, I'm sorry. Faith and Lily are.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Like, what was the point?
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
care about everyone in
That's
Telltale.
why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
That was loud.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a
There he
great
is.
deal to discuss.
And I chose to smoke. This is it. All my choices are about ready to come back and haunt me. And I'm getting some glitches here and there. Like, some slowdown and some, like, weird music skips. I don't know what's going on. Can my PS4 not handle the amount of drama that is about to happen? The amount of ass kicking that I'm about to lay down onto the Crooked Man? I plan to lay a lot. An absolute fuck ton of ass kicking, because I'm a hard, grizzled detective living life on the edge. Here we go. Episode 5. Cry
We've come a
Wolf.
long way.
Oh, there's the whole rhyme.
You must be tired.
Crooked Man's like, oh, there's me smoking my cigarette.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Okay.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin. Well, gramercy me. Take a seat at the very least.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
You can't buy me,
Yeah.
Crooked Man. It seems that's what he wants from me.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Yeah, I'll fuck you up again.
Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof
Actually
of this,
don't.
yes? Some allotment of evidence.
Oh, wait, you're
A witness,
right.
perhaps.
Jersey told me.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine.
Which employee?
It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed her.
Crooked Man will
Sheriff,
remember that.
I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is?
Some kind of negotiation. The
Yeah,
man said
fuck
he'd
up.
take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you?
You were pretty scared last night.
You're nothing more than
That's
a...
enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Why would Georgie kill his own girls?
However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
It was
You
Georgie
got
the
what
whole
you
time.
wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
There's something fishy about all this.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Yes.
The fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
Yeah, it looks like they will.
So what do you
No honor
say,
among
Sheriff?
thieves, huh?
Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
No deals. It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over.
I don't
What
make
the fuck
deals.
is this
is
shit?
not no.
You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
surrender.
Get the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere.
Lily?
I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well.
I don't make deals, Crooked Man.
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Here we go. Oh, fuck. You know, I was wondering where Bloody Mary was in this meeting.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oh, you son of a bitch, Georgie. Okay. Okay. We doing this? Get the fuck out of the way, too. Okay. Let's fucking go. Time to
Take
be
this!
bag and
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll
Don't
be
talk,
glad to see
Georgie.
your insides turned out.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, it's not gonna happen, Georgie.
Oh god.
Good thing fables are hard to kill. Jersey, I've already kicked your ass once.
This way.
Get the fuck out of the way, Jersey. What was it that I told you last time? Stay down. By being big and being bad. Let's go.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Vivian, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Oh yeah. Oh, what's that at the bottom? Okay, get through. You guys wanted the big bad wolf. You got him. A shortcut? Ah, I love it. Let's go. Okay. This is interesting. Where did they go? Okay. Well, fuck hiding. We're doing this. Oh. Guess who's caught up?
Fuck! What was that?
That car on the left, I wonder? Was that the Crooked Man? Oh, fuck, it was. It's okay. I'll get him next. Pull over.
Take him off!
I can't!
No, you can't. You can't. Oh, maybe a little bit you can. Really, you think an alleyway's gonna save you?
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Really, you guys go right back to the pudding and pie?
Come on.
Fucking dumbasses. Oh, hey. Some clothes. What do you want to bet? It's gonna look exactly like what I usually wear. Aha, perfect. So how much blood you lost, Georgie? Yeah, you guys just want to fucking play. Let's fucking play.
Holy shit.
Anything else I can see in here, or is it just gonna be the same thing? Okay, same thing. Alright, Georgie. I don't think you're getting far anymore. Why would you go back to the pudding and pie after that? That's just dumb. Absolutely dumb. That's why I keep dragging myself down. I have the cord wrapped around me.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
You know what? Don't need to listen. I'm the sheriff.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? Had to say your goodbyes first.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy.
He is a
You know
literal
what he
piece of
did.
filth.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
Mistakes? That was
He
people's
made sure they
lives.
couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls
So
are
it's
like...
all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? Ugh. I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore. Ugh.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't.
Could have come to
Look,
me.
Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled.
Pull a runner?
But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he
Why
told
not
me
just
to
let them
take care
go?
of it.
Why
You
do you
think I
have to
don't
kill
know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
You deserve that, Georgie.
You think that'll help?
Makes me feel better.
You still haven't learned, have you? Still the same old fucking moron. Go ahead and kill me then, but it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
No.
It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right?
No.
George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
I'm going after the Crooked Man after this.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let
Exactly.
them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
What?
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
How could you do this?
Exactly. Why would she
I
do that
thought
to
you
people?
cared about them.
I do. Of course I do.
Then why
You
do
have to
it?
understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee.
You
That's how it started
enslaved
anyway.
people.
This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just...
That doesn't...
If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me
Maybe
like
you'll
I'm not
remember
even
that.
here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no!
Whoa.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
There's nothing to say about that.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh!
God damn it.
Fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Please. Lawrence survived more.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it. Make a promise to a dying man. Give him hell.
Don't worry about the crooked man.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
I'm not a killer. You chose to let Georgie suffer. Damn, hardcore.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I won't be a killer, Georgie.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you!
Of all the people, that's gonna call me a selfish bastard.
Shit.
Of all the people? I'm already pissed off that Vivian died. She didn't deserve to die. Not even because I feel bad for her. I think her sob story's bullshit at this point. She deserved to go to jail and serve justice for what she did to all those girls. I'm livid. Her sob story falls on deaf ears. Frickin' she decided, oh, we need to do this for ourselves. We need to be in control. So they enslaved other people. Oh no, the Crooked Man came and took over. It wasn't supposed to be this way. But they still enslaved other people. Okay. Shepherd Metalworks. Late night.
Still warm.
Good, it means I just got here. And I'm not going to kill anyone. I'm a cop. My job is to not kill. I don't play judge, jury, and executioner. All I do is bring them home. And I stand by that.
Of course.
Oh yeah, this isn't gonna stop me. I'll huff and I'll puff. And I'll blow this door down. Fucking hell. Shepherd Metalworks. Alright, Crooked Man. Examine packages. Oh, there's packages to the left.
So this is where they've been sending these.
I still don't know what the packages are for. The best safety device is a careful worker. Very true. Wait. That doesn't seem like an automatic light. Well, nothing else to do but open the door. That just locked behind me, didn't it? I know my
Bigby Wolf.
game logic. Oh, Mary.
The big bad wolf.
Ooh, that's a coffin. Let's change shut. Okay.
You used to be something.
Ow. Sorry, words got tangled up. Photos of me and Snow. Me outside the pawn shop with Jersey's blood all over me. Faith giving me the kiss on the cheek when she said I'm not as bad as everyone thought. Looks like Lily, Faith, and Narissa. Holly and Snow. Me and Faith after the first night. Faith getting mad at Narissa? What? Is there something over here? No? Whoa. Bigby Wolf, Bigby Wolf, Bigby Wolf. Research. Snow White. King Cole. Surveillance. Boy Blue. Collateral. Rose Red. Debts. Mr. Toad. Jack Horner. Beauty. Ichabod Crane. Bluebeard. Bluebeard even has a debt to the Crooked Man. Flycatcher. Pinocchio. Interesting, okay. This definitely goes a lot deeper than ever expected.
They used to fear you.
Okay.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Real? They talked about that in the last episode, about how the Crooked Man uses it to make people like him crooked. That was a weird pause he did right there. Oh, looks like that's where they're making silver bullets.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Oh, work the
It's
shaft.
about time you showed up.
Love it when people just
I
work
had to
on
take
my
care
cock.
of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want
Thumbs
to
up.
play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Let's...
This is just sad.
Alright. Let's go. Okay. Let's see if we can actually take down bloody fucking Mary. was creepy sounding. Okay, so you're fast. Okay, let's go in here. Something's happening. Whoa! What the fuck was that? Okay. Ready? Damn. Okay, I'm blocking it at least. Oh, I did not block that one though.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Did she drop her glamour or something? Oh god, she did. That's a little terrifying. So that's what you look like, Bloody Mary. Let's fucking go. Okay. Oh. Maybe we can throw her into the fire. Come on, I got it. I'll hold it. Ah, that hurt my arm actually. Oh, okay. We've gone werewolf stage 3. Alright. She kicked our ass last time with this, but she had silver bullets. Yeah. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. There's a horde? Is it like reflections because she has mirror powers? Fuck. One was hard enough. Okay, let's gotta be fast. We can do this. Okay. Oh fuck, I am not doing good here. Did I get her? Nope. Yeah, I got her, okay. Okay, got her. Oh, fuck. Come on, baby. We're not done yet. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh shit, the glamour's completely fallen. Oh, yes. Oh. By being big. This is our truth. Come here. Oh, you think this is gonna stop me? Hey, you better run. Oh, is this what I think it is? All Huff and all Puff. Blow your bitch ass away. feeling like you're kind of important. Time to end this. Holy crap. Later, Mary. Wow, so that was full glamour drop. That was full on Big Bad Wolf. God, no wonder he's so terrifying. He's fucking 3 stories tall. Oh, nice. My clothes are right there. So, how you feeling, Crooked Man? Just kicked your associate's ass.
You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6... I won't miss next time.
I thought I could get him real quick.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
Yep.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that.
She told
All I'm
George
asking
to.
for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out, but I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We'd both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
Oh yeah,
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders
man
two of
will
our
remember that.
people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
There's a lot more you have to answer
really
to.
think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
I don't want to
What do
agree
you
to
say?
his terms. No, you know what?
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
I don't want to agree to his terms.
Punishment will follow.
But at the same time, this is what I need to do. This is my job. Hard, grizzled detective, living life on the edge. But at the end of the day, I will never snap. Ever.
I know. But we have to do
Witching
something.
Love
Are you
Chamber.
fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Early
happening?
morning.
Are you sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
Hi, everyone.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Guess who I got?
Motherfucker.
Thank you, Gren. Everybody thought I couldn't do it.
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place. And after what happened with Mary...
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
Thanks, I think.
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Thanks, Snow.
About time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting
What do you have to say for
Murderer!
My
You
wife
killed
is dead.
Lily!
She was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you
And
get
what about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to
did
just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
This isn't going any way
Thank you all for
wanted, I
coming
think,
here on
seems.
such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
I don't
So
mind
he's
lying.
dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right
Thank
now
you,
you're
Snow.
the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't.
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Fine. Go right ahead.
Wait,
Go ahead.
that's not how this works.
No.
After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
He gets a
If you
shot.
insist.
He can say what he wants to say. I'm looking forward to shutting him
You
down.
are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A
Thank
misunderstanding.
you. I was about to say
Aiding
that
and
too.
providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie.
Forced?
Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And for being a condescending prick.
Snow, give this to me.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap
There's
he's
rules,
done.
guys.
Everyone just shut up for a minute.
There's rules.
Wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak
Because
for?
this is the way it works.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
We
we
live in a
promised you a
society.
chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly. even when they don't deserve it.
Exactly. Exactly.
This is ridiculous.
Go ahead. Speak. You may articulate.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Exactly.
Georgie was working for
Relevance?
me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such bullshit! Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
I will say that he
They
didn't
get a
actually
bit carried away
authorize it.
sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some
This
of
is
them
actually going to be
money.
important. There's
They are not
that said that
my
the
slaves.
people
They are all
of
free to make their
Fabletown
own
are starting to believe
decisions,
him.
as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith. The way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith
I'm
wanted
sorry,
to...
Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what
These
you did
choices
to
would be
us.
really
How you
important.
kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was
Son of
there
a
to look out
bitch.
for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a
This is
living,
where all my choices are
provide
coming
for
to
herself.
bite me in
And
the
what
ass.
did they do?
Or
For
help
the
me out.
longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor.
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed.
Damn it.
If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking
Still
you to
remember
do
that.
that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for
I don't-
wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get
Didn't
it.
want
It
that
had
to
nothing
happen.
to do with a crooked man.
Mistakes can be made.
We've made some mistakes.
But we can
I've
get better.
made some mistakes.
That's why mistakes
But believe
happen.
me, I truly
up.
want what's best for this town.
I stand by Snow
And
in this.
that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
I feel like
The
I've done a
crooked
really good
man's
job.
been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the crooked man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
Auntie Greenleaf. I think she might be the, like, savior in this one.
They're right.
Yes. Okay, we got
You're
Adam.
all
We got
still
peace.
afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Oh my god, I think I did it. I think I convinced Fabletown. Oh, fuck yes. Everybody's on my side. I got everybody.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, crooked man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right,
Oh,
how
no.
we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course, yes. You're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
What have I done?
Like what?
Beyond taking Crane's
How
money?
about the
It's
way
only
he treated
nothing.
poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
I treated him
He was
well.
beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Snow will remember
Besides,
that.
Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
And I
So,
didn't touch
you
Tweedle.
won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone just shut the fuck up.
I mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always
Yes.
been.
See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking.
This is
We
not going
lashed
well.
our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Narissa? I think we just got our evidence.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath a little
What's
while?
she doing here?
I'd like to...
Bluebeard,
I
shut
need
the
to
fuck
say
up.
something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
No.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
Exactly. No, everybody shut
You
the fuck up.
probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up.
Spell's been broken.
You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
No, she killed herself.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself. Back at the Pudding and Pine.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear.
It's feeling good.
It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it.
You are
it was
winning the
always
crowd.
him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
I believe that. I know
You're going
Georgie.
to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Now they're all free.
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
Thank you,
You're
Auntie Greenie.
rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't give a shit.
bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is
This is going. Hold
nowhere.
on. Wait.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's
Snow
going to
will
work?
remember that.
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Oh no.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow,
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is
Oh
right.
shit. Those are
Teach
some
him a
options.
fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
Whoa. Okay. No. 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 Why is the game freeze there? Not a good place to freeze.
I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it all.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, I think. Fabletown will remember that.
you said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't
What
be
he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
He deserves
All right, do it.
to live with this. Everything he's done, all the people he's hurt, he doesn't get an easy way out. It's the same thing with Vivian and Georgie. I didn't want them dead. The Woodland luxury apartment, one day later. They deserve to serve the time. He'll be locked up for the rest of his days. Is that... Hey, Flycatcher.
Not what I was expecting.
Is that the Crooked Man?
Morning, Crooked Man.
Ah, it is. Turned him
He's
into
got
a
a
crow.
sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks,
Cut his
Greenlee.
tongue out, too.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay.
Truck.
Great.
This
Hey,
fucking
everyone.
line.
Hey, Jack. Tiny Tim. Gren.
Oh,
Butcher.
Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Thanks.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Oh man, she's
We'll talk
overworked.
later, okay?
Okay.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Don't tell me nothing changed. Snow, I believe in you. Please don't let this be a sign of things to come.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
I love Colin. Just be careful, Colin. I can't... Oh, man. Ugh, fuck my life. Did Fabletown not get better? I don't like that Bluebeard just walked to the front of the line. I'm hoping it's because they're putting him to work now instead of him just lazing by. What? Why is Toad and his son going to the farm? I gave him money for that. The glamour.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
What the fuck is going on?
Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Why didn't you give her the money?
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a
To Miss
willow
White
beetle.
from
That's
TJ.
a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's really cool.
Sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
TJ will
We're about
remember
ready
that.
to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to
TJ will
run
remember
around,
that.
and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
I feel really
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
God damn it, Toad.
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? I don't know. He, must have run off.
Toad is suspicious of you. Yeah. I tried to help you, Toad. I tried to help both you and Colin.
Saying goodbye?
Narissa. She looks
Hi.
good outside of the...
Hi.
Why is she still wearing the ribbon?
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I am.
It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
You turned her into.
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they'd go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to.
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
I don't know what to do. This is hard. Yep, that was the wrong thing. Narissa noticed that. Oh, maybe it was the right thing? She smiled a little bit.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason.
So she wasn't in the room?
And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this?
Yeah, wait.
Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
She lied.
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
So...
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Narissa started all this.
I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy
And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
Narissa will remember that.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
That's exactly what Faith said.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Wait. Faith?
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Don't you fucking dare. Oh, no! No! Ah, that was it? Holy crap. Was that like... Did that just imply that the entire game Narissa was Faith in disguise? We know they can disguise themselves with glamours. So... No. I got that backwards. Narissa was Faith in the beginning. By that point, Faith had already died. She missed her scheduled appointment, which was probably with the woodsman. So Narissa covered for Faith, which is when I got called when he started beating her. So we never actually met Faith, is what I'm getting from that. We never met Faith. She was dead before the game even started. But Narissa glamoured as Faith, and then left Faith's head in front of the woodlands. And then everything else was Narissa, because she didn't need to glamour anymore because Faith's already confirmed dead. Holy crap. Wow. Oh, what a way to end it. Holy crap, what a cliffhanger. I'm so glad they're doing a season 2. Oh, that bothers me. Oh my god, if this was actually like the ending for like good. Oh my god. Alright. Let's do it. What did you do to Georgie? You and 31.4% of players left Georgie to die. Did you give the Crooked Man a trial? You and 89.6% of players brought the Crooked Man back alive. Damn, so less than 11% of people killed him. How did you punish the Crooked Man? You and 47.4% of players chose to imprison the Crooked Man. Did you accept TJ's gift for Snow? You and 98.5% of players decided to accept TJ's gift for Snow. What were your last words to Narissa? You and 54.8% of players said, I hope I've done some good here. The other answers sounded like too much of a pity party for Bigby, and I don't think he'd do that, honestly. And also, I just want to say, the 1.5% of people that did not accept TJ's gift for Snow, take one of these, and one of these, and don't call me in the morning. Join the discussion now. Visit the official... Here comes the really loud bang bang of the credits rolling. Oh, shit. Wait, what? Special stats? Oh boy. Oh boy. Beast. You lied to him about seeing Beauty outside the apartment. Beauty. You promised her you wouldn't tell Beast that you saw her outside the apartment. Bluebeard. You fought him after the interrogation, probably with Tweedle. D? I think it was Tweedledee. Okay. So that's probably episode 1. Oh no, because we interrogated him. Episode 2. Colin. You gave him a drink when he asked for one in your apartment, and you helped him to avoid the farm. The Crooked Man. You took him back to the witching well, and you imprisoned him. Faith. Deceased. You gave her money after the fight with the woodsman. So that was actually Narissa, I'm guessing. Georgie. Deceased. You left him to die. Greenleaf. You offered her a job. Lawrence. You went to his place first. You prevented him from dying. So Lawrence could have actually died. Snow. You brought her along with you to the Trip Trap. You promised to bring the Crooked Man back alive. That's it? Like, we don't get any confirmation? Tiny Tim. You chose to wait for him. TJ. You accepted his beetle and promised to give it to Snow. Toad. You stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm, and you gave him money. Okay. I'm actually curious with the Lawrence thing. Just real quick, like... So if he died, like if we didn't go to Faith and Lawrence's place, and he died, how would the Crooked Man thing have gone? Like, that was like really rough. Like, it was basically saying things like, yep. I guess it's not Wolf Among Us credits unless I jump. But, like, during that whole thing, it was basically popping up, like, Fabletown will remember that. Fabletown is believing the Crooked Man. Fabletown is behind you and stuff like that. And, like, I noticed that Lawrence had an actual specific scene of him just walking up to the Crooked Man and calling him out on his shit. So, was saving Lawrence considered the better choice than going to help TJ and Toad in the first episode? Second episode? First episode? And it's been a while. The first episode, I believe. So was that the better choice, technically? Or was it not? Like, I think that might have been the better choice, because Lawrence was there at the end. He was able to help. And he lived. I mean, TJ and Toad didn't die. We saved a life. But, so, okay. So that would have been different. And then after that, all of my other choices were, like, coming back to haunt me. And, like, maybe I chose wrong. Theft, assault. Colin, did you steal? In 1978? Anyway. Like, I'm wondering if I could have stood up better for Snow. But at that point, I'm like, okay, we made a mistake. It's better to admit that we made a mistake instead of just acting like we didn't. And then also, like, and me? Ah, thank you, game. I just saw that on the credits. It was thanking me. Ah, man, amazing. Thank you, Wolf Among Us creators. That's why I'm letting the credits roll this time, because it's the last episode. But, like, I had a chance to, like, tell him that I didn't beat up Tweedle and blame it on Bluebeard. I wonder, like, if it would have gone better if I had actually told him that. Oh, here's the comics that they're based on. Continue the story. Vertigo from DC Entertainment. Pick up a graphic novel today. Fables. And, yeah. Huh. I'm actually really interested in the graphic novels now. I'm actually, like, the comics, like, it looks really cool. I love this universe. Is that it? That's it. Alright guys, one last time, let's look at the Book of Fables. Okay. So I missed something in chapter 1 and chapter 2. do things in chapter 3, but it looks like I got everything in 5. So let's just see what we have here. And then call it quits on this until season 2 comes out. Vivian's story. I actually don't know this fable at all. The girl with the ribbon? I'm still very pissed off that, like... I can't believe she tried to pull a sob story on me. Hold on, I want to really quickly look this up if I can. The girl... Not with the dragon tattoo. Though that'd be a badass thing to meet. The ribbon... The girl with the ribbon. The green ribbon. For everyone who's still fucked up over about the green ribbon. Is this it? In a dark, dark room. Where's the green ribbon around her neck? Yeah, I think this is it. Okay, so it's a story about a woman who was undead, and the ribbon was keeping her head attached to her body. And then when her husband finally pulls the ribbon off, she dies. Okay. Interesting, I guess. Vivian was the very first to bear the curse of the purple ribbon. Removing the ribbon would result in death, and any attempt to talk about it was thwarted by the spell upon it. As time went on, she tried to live a normal life. Eventually, she married a nice man, but he was constantly wondering about... Oh, yeah, this is exactly what I just read. Of course. He was constantly wondering about the ribbon around her neck. Despite her pleas for him to leave it alone, one night while she was sleeping, he attempted to remove it. As he pulled on the edge of the string, Vivian woke and saw what her husband was doing. In a panic, she pulled away, preventing the ribbon's knot from being undone. Furious, she tried to express the severity of his actions, but her husband was unable to understand. She realized then that she couldn't trust him and decided to leave. She lived alone for the rest of her days in the homelands, preferring the safety of isolation to the risk of another betrayal. So the difference between The Wolf Among Us, Vivian, and the girl with the ribbon, beyond the ribbon being green, and in the fable they said that her name was Jenny, is that in the actual fable, she didn't stop her husband in time. Interesting. The Pudding and Pie, Vivian and Georgie's place. Vivian and Georgie met during the exodus from the homelands, and they helped each other survive the long journey to the mundane world. Upon their arrival, however, they found it hard to make a decent living. With what little money they had, they opened the Pudding and Pie. Operating a strip club may not have been the most desirable occupation, but they figured it was better to be in charge of a place like this than be forced through desperation to work at one. Winter Wolf. Bigby's mother? Bigby's mother, Winter, fell in love with the North Wind and bore him 7 wolf cubs, but he quickly grew tired of her and left Winter. Heartbroken and alone, she tried to care for her cubs despite her grief. She was especially fond of Bigby, but as the runt of the litter, he was often teased by his older brothers. After Winter's death, Bigby's siblings went in search of their father, but Bigby stayed behind to protect his mother's corpse from scavengers. Unfortunately, he was too small to defend her. From then on, he vowed to eat something bigger each day until he was large enough to confront his father and finally make him pay for the pain he caused his family. Wow. Well, I'd say he succeeded because Bigby's true form was 3 stories fucking tall. But like the North Wind, so Winter the Wolf and the North Wind are the sires of Bigby. Here we go. The Big Bad Wolf, Bigby's true form. Bigby's true form is that of a giant 8-foot-tall wolf. In addition to his iconic Huff and Puff power, love it, he has also inherited other abilities from his father, the North Wind. For example, Bigby is able to hold his breath for an abnormally long amount of time, making it impossible for him to drown. Impossible. Not just very unlikely, but actually impossible. That means there's a 0.00% chance that he can die from drowning. What the fuck? That's amazing. I actually love his true form. That was like such a cool part. Like straight up, that was one of my favorite parts of this entire game. Mary's loyalty, part of the job. God damn, she's creepy fucking looking. Bloody Mary began working for the Crooked Man many centuries ago. He promised her freedom to do as she pleased, as long as she agreed to act as his personal bodyguard and hitman. Because of the Crooked Man's power and influence, Mary never had to worry about getting caught by the authorities. She enjoys her job immensely and would defend the Crooked Man to the death. Mostly because she finds it fun. Okay. Fabletown Justice. When a criminal is captured in Fabletown, the traditional procedure is to hold a formal hearing in front of the community or concerned parties. However, exceptions are often made to expedite the process. In reality, there aren't any hard and fast rules for these types of situations, and the extent to which the policies are upheld can depend on who is being charged. Interesting. A new order. Snow White in charge. With Crane out of the picture, he got taken to Paris or France? Europe somewhere. And so he's not here anymore. With Crane out of the picture, Mayor Cole has officially appointed Snow White as the Director of Operations and Deputy Mayor in his absence. Many would say this promotion is a long time coming, since she was instrumental in the establishment of Fabletown and personally ensured that many Fables made it to the New World safely. She's also been doing the work of Deputy Mayor unofficially for years. Good. So I'm taking that as she did good, and she's going to do good, and the Fabletown's going to get better. I guess we'll find out in Season 2, but at this point, I'm going to assume good things. Sheriff Bigby. After fleeing the homelands, Bigby Wolf spent many years wandering through Europe. With the Fable colony quickly developing in the New World, Snow White and Feathertop tracked down the wolf and offered him passage to Fabletown. He agreed, and Snow cut him with a lycanthropy-stained knife to give him the power to change into human form at will. Bigby became sheriff of Fabletown under King Cole's administration, but because of his violent past, many Fables didn't trust him, and he was banned from ever setting foot on the farm. To this day, he struggles to redeem himself in the eyes of the community. And there we go. That was everything. It's just so crazy. So crazy. Fight with Bloody Mary was amazing. I'm just like really curious, like, what happens if I just chose to rip off the Crooked Man's head? What if I made a lot more worse decisions? I'm assuming I made a lot of good ones because Fabletown did come up and help me. But what if they didn't? What if I made bad choices and Narissa still just comes in to save the day? I don't know. It's just so crazy to think about. And I can't wait for Season 2 so much. I'm so excited. Alright. I've rambled on long enough. This is another journey done. Thank you all for being on this journey with me. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next big story game we do. I'm thinking it might go a little strange, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we're gonna put a bookmark in for this one, and we will be back when Season 2 of The Wolf Among Us comes out. Thank you all for watching. Catch y'all in the next one. Later.